way to DeLeon Springs, and we're going to have some pancakes. We are. DeLeon Springs State Park is located just an hour north of Orlando, nearby the city of DeLand in east central Florida. The park is open from 8 a.m. until sunset, 365 days a year.
It's a cool tree.
Oh, check out the water. Right now, at least, it feels like we could have paddled it. The spring is a constant 72 degrees year-round, with depths ranging from 18 inches to 30 feet at the spring boil. Visitors are welcome to swim in the swimming area, which is approximately 500 feet in circumference and pumps 19 million gallons of water a day from an underwater cavern into Spring Garden Lake. So natural spring, 72 degrees year round. It's beautiful here. Highly recommend you come check it out. Interpretive signs and kiosks are located throughout the park, offering topics about the history of the area. These include the Spring Garden Plantation, which was the first water-powered sugar mill in Florida, built here in 1832. In 1835, Seminole Indians attacked the plantation, destroying the mill and stealing slaves and cattle. Troops under the command of General Zachary Taylor finally drove the Seminoles out 2 years later. The mill was rebuilt in 1849 and continued to produce cotton and sugar, with up to 100 slaves performing the work. During the Civil War, in April of 1864, Union troops, upon hearing the owner was providing supplies to the Confederate Army, destroyed the plantation. This was known as Birney's Raid. By the late 1800s, Spring Garden, as it was known, became a tourist destination with a steamboat and the railroad providing transportation to the area. To attract tourists, local residents changed the name from Spring Garden to Ponce de Leon Springs and referred to the springs as the Fountain of Youth. The DeLeon Springs Hotel, with only 14 rooms, catered to wealthier northern visitors. The property became one of over 100 roadside attractions in the state when it opened as Ponce de Leon Springs in 1953. It featured tropical gardens, a jungle cruise, tram tour, and a water skiing elephant. The property was then operated as a private recreational park until 1982, when the state of Florida and Volusia County purchased 55 acres that became DeLeon Springs State Park. Additional land purchased to protect the spring resulted in the park's current size of 625 acres. Now we're at DeLeon Springs, just waiting for our name to be called so we can go have some pancakes. There seems to be quite a line waiting for it, and we are averaging an hour and a half to wait. So we're just walking around checking out the swimming area. We went and looked at the welcome or visiting center and just waiting our turn. Canoes and kayaks may be rented at the park concession. The park's paddling trail provides access to the Lake Woodruff National Wildlife Refuge, with 18,000 acres of lakes, creeks, and marshes. We will have to return with our kayaks to explore this in detail. Visitors may also enjoy a 50-minute eco-history boat tour on Spring Garden Run aboard the MV Acura. Here you will learn about the area's rich history and see a variety of wildlife such as herons, egrets, ibis, ospreys, ducks, turtles, manatees, and our favorite, alligators. They just called our name. So now it's time for pancakes. The popular Sugar Mill restaurant opened in 1961 and located in a 100-year-old replica of the 1930 sugar mill, features cook-your-own pancakes made from stone ground flours. You may also order other breakfast foods to accompany this. The restaurant is open from 9 a.m. until 2 p.m. on weekdays and 8 a.m. until 2 p.m. on weekends, every day of the year except Thanksgiving Day and Christmas Day. So we made it inside. Now we're getting our pancakes. The batter's on its way, and we're gonna cook up some pancakes. I'm gonna do mine over here. I'm making a big pancake. I got bananas. Mrs. Camper got blueberries.
I'm gonna do 2 small pancakes.
I don't know how I feel about cooking it myself. Like I'm doing the work. Alright, here we go.
That was a good clip. Here they are.
Nice. Some good looking pancakes. We're gonna eat.
Already eating.
Going in for seconds. lumpy. I added blueberries to this one. Now it's time to flip. Oh yeah. Good flip. All right. I don't think it's quite done yet. Here we go. Got blueberries in this one, and I'm gonna put some bananas on top. I love bananas. It's my favorite fruit.
Well, if you don't like it, let me know. Okay, thanks. Alright, if you like honey in it, it's the yellow pop.
Waiting for a pancake to cook is like watching a pot of water boil. It takes forever.
Yeah, just swing left.
It's a good looking cake. Oh yeah. It is all you can eat, but I can't eat more than 3.
Mind you, 2 of them would be.
We just finished breakfast and we're getting ready to go on a nature walk to see some old cypress tree growth. So we'll see how that is, and we'll take you on the way.
Nice and scenic.
It's very nice. There's a little pool over there, probably from all the rain.
Gator Central, yeah?
I hope so.
Sable palm.
Oh, maybe all the palms are in here.
Commonly called cabbage palm. Hello, cabbage.
Have you all watched The Crown on Netflix? You'd understand. It is nice.
The birds are a nice touch.
Yeah.
If it were Disney, it would be like a recording of birds.
I think this is our cutoff.
Look at that down tree.
Oh wow. Yeah. Looks like it's been here for a minute.
This tree fell down across the path and they had to cut it off.
Oh yeah.
Keep my eye out for gators. They would get spotted.
Yeah. Look at that.
Yeah. Ooh, look at his giant root. That one root looks like a tiny tree.
The Horn of Gondor. church group over on the other side of the springs, and they're doing baptisms today. They have like a whole band, and every time they dunk someone, baptize them, I guess, they blow the horn and play the trumpet and play the guitar, and there it is. Let's see this. There's a duck right there. So, it's a beautiful day out here. That guy with the horn, I tell you, he's been doing it all day. All day. Anyway, it is a beautiful day out here, even with the horn. And we purchased some boat tour tickets. It's a 50-minute boat ride. It takes us out into Spring Garden Lake. We're looking forward to that. That should be a lot of fun.
River Tours is now boarding. It's 10
There they are,
o'clock
boarding right
departure.
now.
If you have tickets for the boat, now is the time to board.
An old Native American shell mounder midden. When they had no further use for something, they tossed it in a pile. That one has shells, pottery, weapons, and human remains. And since it does have human remains, it's considered sacred ground, and eventually the park manager will have to move his home. The Lake Woodruff National Wildlife Refuge. Now this waterway we've entered is Spring Garden Creek. It's a distributary of the St. Johns River. The St. Johns is 310 miles long. It's the longest river within the state of Florida, and it's a very special river. It's one of 3 major rivers entirely within the United States that flows south to north. And the reason it flows backwards is because where it starts down near Melbourne, Florida, it's about 30 feet higher in elevation than it is in Jacksonville where it ends. The other 2 rivers are the Monongahela in Pennsylvania and the Willamette in Oregon. This is the end of our state park. It's only 625 acres. We are now entering the Lake George State Forest Preserve on the right, and on the left is still the Lake Woodruff National Wildlife Refuge. Combined together, this is 30,000 acres of untouchable Florida. No homes, no boat docks, no condominiums out here.
Well, that's DeLeon Springs. Hope you all enjoyed it. We enjoyed having you along. If you like this content, please like and subscribe and hit that tiny bell icon so that you get notified next time I release a video. I want to thank you all for watching. Hey, if you got any questions, anything I didn't address, please leave a comment down below. Thanks.